Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? No intro video today. Let's get straight into it. So Bitcoin coming down, and I'm looking at the setup for potential long. I might have actually just been too late. I'm gonna get rid of this green box here. I was looking for a long off this 50% wick fill. I was busy setting up the live stream, so I didn't actually get into it. It didn't come all the way to the 50% level, but I'm looking for a little bounce off this region over here. I think we are going to get the volatility coming to the open of the US session. So I'm looking for a long here. One thing I wanted to note on this 4-hour time frame is how nicely this 21 EMA on the 4-hour has been holding up price. And we came close to it here, came up, hold here quite nicely, hold. And it looks like we could be wicking and potentially closing above there. All closes above there will be looking good for Bitcoin. So this is the potential setup right now. I will be taking this trade on CoinW. I am waiting for the wick fill. That wick fill is going to be coming in at about 89,300, depending where you are, which crypto exchange you are looking on. But I'm looking for this 50% wick fill off this 4-hour wick over there. But I think if we lose this level and we lose this 88.7K region, I do think we're going to come down to the 4-hour 50 EMA, claim this liquidity potentially. But I'm expecting that to hold up as support, because if we lose that level, I think it is going to be looking ugly, and it could be looking like a little Bart Simpson over here. But yeah, there's been a lot of hype with the Trump elections and whatnot. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But I am waiting for this to play out. I'm actually going to set an alert over here. I think just if we can get this to full, I'm going to set an alert over there. We'll get pinged if it comes anywhere close. But let's get stuck right into it, guys. So today, a bit of a mixed bag on the daily. We do have some big movers such as HBAR, Cash, this is one of the best spots trades I have done in the cycle. This is the position over here. I entered towards the end of April. This is why you just got to hold on to your bags, guys. A lot of people are asking, should we sell our meme coins? Should we sell this? Should we sell that? Guys, this is what we're here for. Guys, we're not here for anything less than a move like this. It was spot, unfortunately, but it's still a 480% move. This is why we trade crypto. We don't trade here to sell the bottom and buy the top. We are here to get trades like this, where we enter down low, we wait for months, the patient man gets the reward, and then we do get these huge moves and reap the reward, guys. I almost gave up on this. It was here the other day, and I was chatting to my mates, and we were like, yo, bro, it looks like this thing's running out of steam. Because I have seen these come up, and then they just roll over. But we had conviction. We knew that RWA as a narrative was a great narrative. So here we are. We're in this trade. I have taken a little bit off the table over here, just because, I mean, it's almost a 500% move. You don't get this every day. And no, that is looking good. It looks like Bitcoin is getting that recovery. So I've been watching this 21 EMA, and it has been looking good on quite a few of the cryptos. I'll go through a few now, but it does hold up the price quite well. So if we go to the weekly, still big gainers, Peanuts, Brett. The meme coins have been doing extremely well. XRP, 100% move. We were in that XRP trade. I have taken profits now. I took some profits on Friday on the last stream, and I took some profits, I think, over the weekend when we got to that $15, $16 region. I thought that was quite a good region. But yeah, guys, it's all about taking some profits on things that have run, 100%. That is what we like to see when we trade crypto. But we're going to wait for Bitcoin and the market to open. The market's opening in about 25 minutes. And this is the setup for the S&P 500. So we've been watching this go for a while now. I mean, our thesis on the S&P 500 is that it's entering this parabolic run over here, and yeah, anything at the moment should be a buy the dip. So if we go into the S&P 500, we go into the futures because we do like to see the pre-market movement. Then you see that we've had this move up. Obviously, Trump won the elections. We got a little bit of a positive reaction out of there, and it looks like prices come dead on the 50% level. You guys know I love trading the 50% level, and there it is, guys. So from the low on the start of November to the high created last week, Monday, the 50% level does come at that 5,900 region over here. And I'm expecting this to hold the support. If we come down, we got the 50-day EMA over there. Very happy with that one. Let me just make this look a bit better for you guys. So we do have the 50-day EMA over there. And then what I'm looking at for a massive support is going to be from the yen cash and carry trade. There was a lot of fear over here. So I'm going to mark this as the bottom. To the top, if we start to lose these levels, I am looking at this 50% level over here coming in at 5,600. So this is where I am looking for the S&P 500. It'll be quite nice because it'll line up perfectly with this, basically this gap fill as well. And it'll come probably hit the 50% level. You'll probably see the 200-day EMA starting to come onwards and upwards like this. But for now, I definitely think the trade for now is crypto. So the trade was stocks. Stocks were outperforming crypto, and gold was doing extremely well. And you see having a little bit of a pullback for gold today, but I was telling you guys, Bitcoin is going to erupt as soon as gold gets that pullback. And it has lined up quite nicely. Gold did get that pullback. I personally think gold has broken trend, and I think it's going to start chopping around and start going towards the downside. I've got this 2,430 region as my target for gold, the 200-day EMA, and then we're going to see how it reacts around there. But I think that there is a good chance that this could be the top. I don't want to sit here and call the top of gold. We're here to trade cryptos. What else do I have for you guys? So obviously Bitcoin. Let me just go into the my crypto list over here. Yeah, Bitcoin obviously looking really strong. So I've got this low over here at the start of the month. What's very interesting is that we got the lows at the start of most months. Over here, start of July was the low, start of August was the low, start of September was the low, start of October was the low, start of November was the low. We did call this and we did buy this dip. We were aping in. And yeah, here we go. I didn't think it would come up this high, but it has, and you have to be prepared for all the scenarios. But where are the levels where I would be interested in Bitcoin? So my levels are this region over here. Obviously, I'm still in my longs, so I'm not bearish. I would like the market to continue upwards because my spot positions are obviously long. But this to me will be the ultimate buy zone. Okay, so this is the 382 and the 50% level. That's coming between 83.3 to 80K. And depending on how high Bitcoin goes, if we get a push up this week, we're just going to extend this level further. And then when we do get that breakdown, I will be aiming for that 382 to 50% level, because I think Bitcoin's in a strong trending move now, and you normally only get a retest down to the 382 when you are in a strong trending move. So I'm waiting for something like this to play out for Bitcoin. I'm not going to FOMO in now, definitely not, because my spot bags are packed. ETH, let's have a look at ETH. So ETH is in the buy zone. I've been mentioning this buy zone for a while now. So the buy zone is in between the 50% level of the macro range. So we got the high at the start of March all the way down to the capitulation low on the start of August. That 50% level comes in at 3,100. And we are kind of hugging that trend over there. And the recent move up from the 2,366 low to the 3,450 low, that 50% level comes in at 2,900. So I do have limit orders in this box. I'm not fully filled yet. But I am waiting for ETH to potentially come down. And one reason I am thinking that it might come down is because ETH is about to get the golden cross. Okay. The golden cross is something that I really believe in for crypto market, especially on the daily time frame. I do prefer price to be trading above the 200 and the 50-day EMA before buying. I obviously was getting into Ethereum earlier with the head and shoulders pattern and whatnot that I was going on about in October. And we are in the ETH long. We do have quite a bit of spot, but this is what's going to confirm the bullish uptrend. And it looks like it's inevitable. I think price is going to sit here unless we get a dump this week and we come below 2,700. That would be looking quite bearish for Ethereum. But I am looking for this 2,900 region to be tested. And I think this is going to be the ultimate buy for Ethereum if we get that level. Nothing's obviously guaranteed. But this box, for me, it's worth edging a little bit into this ETH position over here. Let's talk about Solana, because Solana has been extremely strong. All-time highs right there. There's obviously nothing bearish about all-time highs. We were consolidating above that 2,100 region over here, so we did expect a push up to that 210, and we were expecting that push up to the all-time high at 260. I am obviously still in Solana. We are holding Solana for much higher prices. This looks like a massive cup and handle. we're probably going to take out the all-time high, consolidate, and just keep going on here. Solana is one of the cryptos that has been outperforming the rest, as you guys know. Don't have to draw that one home. I did miss my orders for Solana. I was looking to get in between 200 and 180. I had my big limit orders in this box over here, and I think it came to like, just above there. Didn't get in, but it is what it is. And I am expecting all-time highs to be hit in the next coming weeks. We might get a little pullback now, but I am bullish on Solana for sure. Let's have a look at the total market cap, because the total market cap is looking good. This is a resistance over here, and I think if we can start, let's put this on the weekly for you guys. Put this on the weekly for you guys quickly. If we can start closing multiple candles above, so last week, guys, the biggest weekly close for the crypto market in history. Okay. A lot of people are getting bearish now, guys. It's not the time to be bearish. Okay. We closed above here and we took out the highs last week, which means we are in an uptrend. Guys, this is an uptrend. It's positive now. It's a higher high, technically. Could we get a pullback? Of course, we can get a pullback. If this is the top, I am expecting this region to definitely act as support. And I would expect, this to come down. We could come down here. That would be worst case scenario. But this is the play, guys. I'm expecting continuation here. That's why I got the rockets over there. But only time will tell. We're going to have to wait and see for that. Let's have a look at our Bitcoin position. I think we got front run on that one, guys. I am going to wait for the US Open because there could be some volatility. But this was the region I really wanted to be visited, the 50% level of this wick. It's a very common trade of mine, wait for the 50%. So often, if you have a weekly wick or a daily wick or 4-hour wick, I do like to mark the 50% level of that wick, and it does usually get filled. So this might get filled in the US Open or during the session. Price was here, but I was so busy prepping the stream and whatnot. But that is what it is. That is what it is. And if we can close this 4-hour candle above the 21 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, I am expecting continuation. Let's talk about XRP quickly. Yeah, XRP going parabolic, looks good on the 4-hour time frame. I'm gonna actually put this over onto the daily time frame. There we go, over there. I did take some profits over here, and I closed some of the position at that dollar region. I do have a nice spot bag of XRP, so I'm not too concerned. Would I be FOMOing in now? No, no ways, guys. You can't FOMO into XRP now. I'll show you guys now why. So I've got it there on, I don't have much history on that one, but I'm going to go on to which chart will have a lot of history. Kraken will have history. Okay. When in doubt, zoom out, guys. So, we've been trading XRP for a bit longer than this, but what you notice with XRP is you get these huge pumps. So this is why I'm saying I wouldn't be shorting yet, because, this could be this candle here and we just get continuation. So spots is king here, but I wouldn't be aping in, because you do get these pumps and then it does dump the next day. So I personally wouldn't consider this a great investment, because you just get the big pump and then the dump, and then the big pump and the dump, and the pump and the dump, and you guys know the pattern. This happened the other day. I can remember this trade. This was like last year. Pump, everyone got excited, dump. I know that we are now in much more bullish market conditions, and we should see continuation here. That's why I'm not shorting. But I think a little bit of spot, obviously, when XRP was under $1, it's always worth having a little bit of this in your bag, even though it's completely underperforming Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market. I wouldn't get too excited about XRP, but it's always worth having a little bit. So I definitely wouldn't be aping in now, because it is likely to get that dump, because it always does. But maybe because I'm saying that, it's just going to rip. So I do have a little spot position, so I'm not worried where this thing goes. What else looks good, guys? What else looks good? Let me know what you guys want me to have a look at in the comments. Always keen to have a look at that. So let's go have a look at the coin glass. So long short ratio at 49.51. This shows that people are building shorts in the market. So we could see that short squeeze potential. That's why the trade idea of the long is on the cards here. The trade idea is here. gonna have to wait for the open though, guys. A few more minutes, and then we'll see what happens. I'm expecting a bit of volatility there. Where were we here? So we were over here. Liquidations. I've been speaking about the liquidations a lot. There's been a lot of. Look at this, guys. This is enormous. Yeah, this is a lot of liquidations. A lot of players getting wrecked. This is people, aping in. So we were looking at that 250 like $250 million region to be the key level where we potentially see a reversal, but because there's been so much volume, I think we're going to have to look for that $500 million region to look for potential reversals. So I'm just picturing chop now. I think there's a lot of volume at the moment. If you look at the volume over here on Bitcoin, like $24 billion. That's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy, guys. Okay, let's have a look at the Forex Factory quickly. Then we're going to go into some chart requests. So there's nothing today. There's nothing tomorrow. On Wednesday, there was a news event. Not too much this week. Not too much this week. I think it could be the following week. This PCE data or something along those lines. There we go, PCE data the following week. So there's nothing this week, so we could see trend continuation. That's the most likely scenario when there are no big news events this week, is you do see that trend continuation. Let's have a look at CryptoCraft over here. And they say the same thing. There are no red impacts over here. And the following week, there's just the PCE, and that's it as well, guys. So there isn't too much news at the moment. So I think what we can expect is just continuation. And if there is continuation, what's likely to happen? Well, Q4 looking good for Bitcoin. We might have played that move out. That's why I'm not turbo aping into Bitcoin. Ethereum's also almost played that move out with the medium and mean being in that 20% region. We are 18% up there. And November is normally a decent pump. Here's an average of 45%, so we could see a little bit more. But as you guys have heard on the channel, I am looking for Q1 for Ethereum. So I think building those ETH positions at the moment is a good idea. So we can go back to Ethereum quickly. And that region I pointed out was the region between 3,100 and 2,900. I think this is the region to be getting into your ETH longs, building those ETH positions. Could we get a wick down into here? Yes, we can. My invalidation is over here. So I think I'm going to be building my long. Stops will go over there. Deep stop losses, of course. Low leverage longs will be the biggest winners this bull run, of course, because there's a lot of volatility. And then as soon as we get that pump up, in the next pullback, then we're going to be buying the next pullback and raising our stops. And we're going to be just trading this, swing trading this throughout the bull run, and we're going to be making gains, guys. Okay, I haven't even started yet. It's 10 minutes until the US Open still. Let's look at High Block Capital quickly. So High Block is suggesting that there is liquidity to the upside and the downside. Over here, you can see this upside liquidity at 91,300, 93K over there, 90,000. And to the downside, there's that 88.7K region. So 88.7K, that takes us underneath this wick over here. So we have to think that could be a potential scenario. So the two trades I'm looking at is going to be the first one. The first scenario I'm looking at is potential move down. We're going to sweep the liquidity underneath this wick, claim 50% of that wick over there, then get the push up. We will obviously be waiting for that reaction over there. And if that fails, then we're going to be looking for a liquidity sweep of this wick over here. If we can see that, price comes back up and starts to reclaim that 89K region, then I think we are going to be going long over here. Stops underneath there, and then we do see where it goes, guys. We're not going to be risking more than 1% of the portfolio, of course. But one thing I did notice was that, on the higher term timeframes, liquidity is just everywhere, and a lot of liquidity is to the downside. So I think if we do see a move to the downside, it will be a quick flush. This suggests liquidity quite far away. I don't think that this will be tapped, because I think it will break the market structure if we come underneath that 74K region. We could get a quick wick, but if we start closing multiple candles below that 70K, it's not going to be looking good. And what I do like to see now is that a lot of people are starting to go a bit more short. Okay, So this was heavily green at the same price. That's why I was quite hesitant. But now, since it's gone red, players are flipping short, and we could see that short squeeze. So Ethereum has been shorted the most. So I'm expecting a push from Ethereum over there. Players are long on Solana, obviously with that move over the weekend and on Friday. And Bitcoin is semi-flat. So I'd say ETH is getting the most shorted, Solana is getting the most long. So there could be a little rotation from Solana into ETH. That trade is on the cards. This suggests that there is a bit of liquidity to the downside on Ethereum underneath that 3,000 level. But the market does mainly just follow Bitcoin. But I think these could start to unwind from each other and start to trade almost on their own, kind of like Solana did this weekend. But that's what I've got for the high block capital over there. Okay, let's check the ultra quest, guys. Let's get stuck in. Okay, let's have a look at Doge. So look at Dogecoin. So Dogecoin has been pumping, of course, had a big move up over there. But however, like I wouldn't be FOMOing into Doge. I did speak about this 50% level the other day. And for me to get to FOMO into Doge, I'd like to see it build a solid base above the 50% level. And then I think all-time highs are on the cards, okay? But for as long as it's closing candles, let's go on the daily quickly. As long as it's closing candles below this 50% level over here, then I'm not going to be FOMOing in, okay? Did come into this box over here. I haven't been too active today yet or yesterday over the weekend, so I did miss that potential trade. But as fast as this goes up, it could go down. So I wouldn't be getting in now. I think there are better opportunities out there. We could just get a quick wick, as fast as it goes up, it can come down. But I would be cautiously bullish on this one, guys, cautiously bullish. You can see we have left a wick behind over here. So what you can expect today or tomorrow is a potential retest of, this is the 50% wick fill strategy, guys. So we can expect the 50% wick fill of Doge, and that's coming in at that 35.3 region over here. So I'm going to set an alert over there. I think that is a decent high probability trade. So, we're going to get a push down, 50% wick, and then we're going to go up for it. If we have a look at Doge on the 4-hour time frame, let's have a look at the 4-hour time frame as well. It is looking quite good. So it has lost to 21. It could come down and test this 50 over here. But there was a potential breakout yesterday. It hasn't broken out though. So there was this trade, I think, I'm not too sure, but it has actually broken out over here. So we have to, I'd say this is fair for Doge. So, there is a technical breakout of this downsloping resistance over there. And, this could line up quite well because there's this obvious downsloping resistance over here. There's this level that I'm looking to get filled. And I think, this 4-hour open close could also be filled. So I think this region over here, that also lines up quite nicely with a, get this down really, with a retest of the top of this resistance, flipping it into support. So Doge could get that wick down into the session or over the course of the day, maybe even tomorrow, before getting a push up. If we do see that push up, we're gonna have to wait for the markets to open. But I'm looking for this trade idea. I want to set my alert for over there. We could even get a little bounce off the 50. But we'll see what happens when the market opens. So I think that is my level, 35.3. I wouldn't be FOMOing in now, but let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. Sure, guys, there's 47 of you live right now. I think that is a personal best. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Definitely smash the like button. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It does go a long way. Okay, let's have a look at Ondo. Let's have a look at Ondo because Ondo is interesting. So obviously we got that mantra push from OM, and it is likely that Ondo is going to follow. Okay, so I'm waiting for Ondo to reclaim the $1 region. We definitely have been bullish on Ondo for a while now, especially that ETH was looking quite shot. But this is a RWA narrative, and you can expect this to outperform a lot of the other coins this cycle. So what I am waiting for Ondo is a reclaim, just like Doge, guys. Obviously, Doge was more macro. This is a bit more this cycle since it is a new coin. but I would really like to see Ondo consolidate above the 99-cent region. Okay, that's above the 50% level. That puts it in a relatively strong position. So I think if we can come up here, claim the liquidity, then I think that the retest of that dollar region is going to be the ultimate entry for Doge. So I wouldn't be bearish here. I'm not looking for shorts at all at the moment. We are in a bull run. The EMAs tell us that there is bullish momentum. We just got the golden cross the other day. I think it was towards the end of last week. And I am expecting this to act as good support if we do come and test those regions over there. But I would either be waiting for Doge to break through, consolidate, come down, we get the retest of that dollar region, or if Ondo comes into that 87-cent region, then I'm going to be looking for longs. We are already long though, so I'm just holding those spot entries. But yeah, that's what I got for Ondo. What's next? Ponke. Ponke has been pretty good. I actually forgot that I bought Ponke a while ago, and it is up. It is at all-time highs, of course. But let's have a look here. So Ponke never ever had the death cross, the cycle. So a lot of the ones, the 50 cross below, the 200 adding selling pressure. This didn't, and yeah, this is looking really strong. It's again, there's nothing bearish about all-time highs. So I am expecting this just to continue onwards and upwards, and I think that Ponke could be next, just to get that huge God candle, something like that. It could be next. I wouldn't be surprised if this one goes next. It often happens when it breaks all-time highs, comes back, retests it, then off you go. Would I be buying now? No. But would I be holding my Ponke bag? Of course I would be. Of course I would be. Bullish, definitely bullish. What's next, guys? Moodang. Yeah, let's go through the meme coins because you guys are a bunch of degents, all of you. All of you. Yeah, guys, Moodang, bullish in bullish market structure, of course. We had like a little bit of a falling wedge over there. You can see the falling wedge over here. We did break to the upside in one candle, probably a 50% retest of that pump. There we go, 50%, maybe even the 618. And we are in our bullish market structure. We're creating higher highs and higher lows, and we are expecting this just to move onwards and upwards. It's quite hard to chart something like this because it is new and it's quite low market cap relative to the big caps. But yeah, it is bullish market structure, and maybe you can expect this region to be tested again. But you wouldn't want to see this low be lost. So you could come this region, if we lose that region, maybe the next, but you wouldn't want to see this wick low be taken out. But yeah, long and strong, bullish. I don't have any of this in my portfolio yet, unfortunately, but I will be getting in there if we come, to this 35-cent region over there. I'm going to be setting an alert. Guys, what's next? Notcoin, of course. Have a look at Notcoin. I think it could be part of it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I haven't actually looked at this in a while. We did get stopped out of that trade, unfortunately. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. So this was governing price to the downside over there. We did get the breakout, and we are, look at that, guys. So we had this key level over here. I was hoping that this level was going to get defended. We lost the level, and looks like we reclaimed it. We reclaimed the 50-day EMA, and look at the bullish absorption over here, guys. Look at these candles just getting absolutely absorbed over there. I think this is completely related to TON, which has broken out, and it looks like it is starting to consolidate above the EMAs. So I am waiting for TON coin to push up a little bit more and show a little bit more strength. If I had to pull the 50% level over there, that level comes in at that $6.40. So I want to see TON coin reclaim the $6.40, and I think Notcoin will follow. This will be a beta play. So we're going to keep our eyes on TON coin, but instead of buying TON coin, we're going to be buying Notcoin, guys. And the levels that I'm looking to take profit if I do get into a long, I think a long now is valid. I think a long now is valid. This level over here, this looks like a big deviation. Okay, so we had the range low over here. This was the range low. We deviated, we reclaimed it, we have tested it as support. So I think this is looking strong. So I think there is definitely, even tighter stop losses, something like that. And then we are targeting the higher levels. So we'd take profit here, here, and here. That gives us an 11-to-1 risk to reward. I think I'm actually going to take this trade. I'm gonna take this trade right now, actually. Good suggestion. That's why I like to have you guys all in the show over here. I'm gonna take this trade, guys. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do it on CoinW. Not coin. Okay. What leverage are we gonna use today? What is this drawdown we're looking at? Okay, I'm gonna go for about a 4x leverage, low leverage longs, guys. So I'm gonna change my leverage over there. 4x leverage over there. What's my account on? Okay, just over $5,000. So I'm going to go for a market order, 4x leverage. I'm going to make this a $200 trade. It's going to cost me 1% of my account. And my liquidation is going to be my stop loss, guys. I'm taking that trade. There we go. Long and strong. I think that we are going to see this move to the upside. Liquidation price is that 7.9. Yeah, that region over here. So I would say you'll stop, at that 0.006 region. Put that in over there. Entire position 0.06. Sorry, 0.06. There we go. $51 loss. That's less than 1% of the account. So we're always happy to take this trade. Okay, what's next, guys? What's next? Let's move on. What's the coin name? CoinW. CoinW, it's a crypto exchange. Okay, what's next? TIA. I think TIA has been struggling of recent. Let's have a look at TIA. Let's shoot it up here. Boom. Yeah, it has lost this trend over here. It did test it as resistance over there. We are below the 200 and the 50-day EMA. This is a no from me, guys. Big no from me. Next. WIF. Let's have a look at WIF. WIF did hit that. I think it hit all-time highs recently, guys. Big congrats to the WIF holders. All-time highs. There we go. Yeah, this was a nice trade. I don't actually think I took this trade. I think it was just an idea. But yeah, guys, WIF is obviously bullish. We are in the bullish half of the price as well. So we are looking for continuation here. If we take the all-time high to the range low over there, 50% comes at that $3 region over here, $2.96 to be exact. And yeah, this is also some old tops over here. So if we do see a little flush in the crypto market, then I am going to be looking to get into WIF at this region over here. So I'm going to be setting an alert. It would also make sense to test these old tops as new supports. The tops become the new bottoms. Classic bullish market structure. There we go. I'm setting my alerts for over here. I think that will be a bargain for WIF. We can get rid of that trade. Look at that, guys. Golden cross. Golden cross happens. It's a strong coin. If you have the golden cross and price comes below the 200-day EMA, it's a massive buy. Okay, just like with TIA, we can have a look at TIA again just for an example. Okay, guys, struggling. Okay, so it's going to be in bearish market structure and it's going to be struggling. And you will probably find that if this did get a pump and come above the 200-day EMA, I think shorters will be stepping in the market and selling this into the stronger coins. Okay, what's next, guys? Arrow. Okay, Arrow looking good. Very happy with Arrow. The 50 is above the 200 EMA. We did get a bounce off the 50. That's why I like to use the 50. And yeah, guys, you can expect bullish continuation here. Would I be buying right now? Probably not. I think a bargain zone would be over here. For Aerodrome, the 200-day EMA, 50-day EMA, anywhere in between that region is normally a good buy. And if we do get a big drop from here, you don't really want to see price come underneath that $1 region. That perfectly with the 200-day EMA. If we do get some wicks below, we're going to be buying up those wicks, but we do want to see a quick wick come up, reclaim the level, and this would be the ultimate long. This would be the ultimate long, something like this. Quick wick down, claim all the liquidity at that dollar region, comes up, the retest, take the long over there. You could even take the long over there. Wherever this wick comes down, that will be a stop loss, and then we'll be targeting those highs over there for a liquidity sweep, and then potentially riding this one throughout the bull markets. Guys, Aerodrome is bullish. Bullish market structure, bullish EMAs. Wouldn't be shorting this one. What's next? Thoughts on Cardano? Yeah, well, clearly it's, we do have the bull cross all of a sudden. Obviously, it's got pretty big pump of recent ever since the start of the month. So there must be something that we don't know. I actually remember drawing this out a while ago, and I said that we need to see this thing reclaim the 50% level before we get bullish. And look at that, guys. It reclaimed it. It wicked below the perfect buy opportunity. I personally didn't get into this. I wasn't on it. But it just shows that the 50%, once you get above the 50% level, it is in the bullish zone. It's in the stronger half of the structure. And this is what you can expect from a lot of trades. Something like Ondo is going to do something like this, guys. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, but it's likely. So have a look at this. You got the EMAs, they just crossed. You got the 50% level. Let's have a look at Ondo. So Ondo just needs to reclaim the 50% level, and then it's going to be probably doing the same thing. Okay. So this is a perfect example of TA playing out to perfection. So my thoughts on Cardano would be, well, clearly it's bullish. I don't own any Cardano, and I didn't take the trade, unfortunately. Where's my Cardano? Yeah, I didn't take the trade, unfortunately, but you can see, we just claimed liquidity over here. We claimed the tops over there at the 80-cent region. And if you zoom out on Cardano, this is a monster. This has to climb all the way up there. For me to get bullish long term on Cardano, we're going to have to get above that $1.70 region over there. But I do like how it's created a higher low here. I mean, it's not that much higher, but it is a higher low. I mean, there are buyers stepping into the market. I think there are better coins to trade, guys. I think there are better coins to trade. But you can see how this is such a key level. If you look left, you got this huge level over here. Was resistance, turned into support. Tested it as support over there, and then you can see it was resistance, came down, support got a bounce, broke, lost the level, resistance. So this could be the SR flip. So what we'd like to see potentially is a push up here, come down and retest, and then we could be getting into our spot bags to Cardano. But I do think that there are better charts to trade, guys. There are better looking charts, but this is bullish. Nothing against Cardano. If you bought Cardano, in the past 2.5 years, you are in the green. So congratulations. Yeah, what's next? Phantom. Yeah, Phantom, something that I just can't find the perfect entry for Phantom. I think Phantom could be on the list for now, though, guys. Phantom's looking good. Oh, there we go. 50% retest. Not too bad. I think this looks quite good. It's above the 50 and the 200. Let's see. I think we could also put in a long here for Phantom. I'm gonna open up a little Phantom trade as well. Little tiny little trade. We'll go 4x leverage on this one, and we'll do a small trade market order right now, and then we're gonna have a look at the levels where we're gonna be buying some Phantom. So I kind of like a little liquidity sweep here. So that's 66-cent region over there. So I'm going to put a limit order in there for 66 cents. There we go. We'll let this position build. And then I am liking the 60-cent region for Phantom as well. Will we hit 60 cents? Probably not. But let's see if we can get some entries over here. I think this will be looking quite good if we can get in there. Small leverage, 4x leverage trade. I think this is the ultimate buy zone over here. But if the market does take off now, I don't really want to not be in there. We are in the bullish half of the recent range we saw over there. And for us to get bearish on Phantom, we do want to lose this 54 region over here. So I think you don't really want to see Phantom underneath 52 cents, guys. We do want to see this higher low hold. And I think 52 cents, this would be your point of invalidation. If you have taken this trade, your stop loss would be underneath that 53 cents, guys. Make this red for you. I'm going to make this red for you. Okay, guys, what's next? Arweave. Yeah, Arweave has been struggling, guys. I have to be very patient on this one. This was a potential idea. I am bullish on Arweave. I think the tokenomics and the fundamentals are strong. Not that I'm a fundamental trader, but But you can see over here, we did have this down sloping resistance over there. We did break out and basically retested it to perfection over here. If we just make this a bit more accurate, look at that. This is the classic pattern. So this is just, I think Arweave is a potential laggard. I think Arweave could be a laggard. Down sloping resistance over there. We did break out, get the retest. We are now having a little bit of a joust with the 50-day EMA over here. And I think if Arweave can reclaim this 200-day EMA, it is going to be looking strong. There is definitely a case for a long here. Stop below there. I was eyeing this out. So we had a little support over here, this 18-cent region over here. This was support. Again, a nice deviation, just like the Altcoin trade. Support, little deviation. Looks like we did come down, test this as support, and I think there is a case for a trade here, guys. This would take quite a while to play out. But was this a previous level? Okay, this was a previous level, guys. This was quite a big level. I think that is the level. Okay, this is actually looking like a good trade. I'm going to take this trade as well. Even though we are below the 200-day EMA, it looks like, this was I think it just dropped there. It was a clear level over here. And I think this could be the deviation and the retest. And I think we could be on our bikes here for Arweave. The invalidation is quite low, so I am going to just do a tiny leverage trade here for Arweave. Let's get into some longs, guys. We're going to 3x leverage this one. Confirm, and let's go market order. Sorry, little $60 long over there, and we're going to look at some other levels for some key levels. I think, if we come down into this region over here. This daily open and close, this wick low over here, coming in at, so I'm going to round it up to 17. So I'm going to put in a limit order there at 17. And it's, again, tiny little longs, guys, tiny little longs. But in a few months' time, we're going to see these are going to be big longs that we're going to be adding to, like those other longs that I'm just going to keep those open for now because I'm not going to risk too much because I don't really like it below the 200. So I'm just going to leave those two little longs there for now. Okay, what's next, guys? Say and H-bar. Say is looking quite good, if I do remember correctly. I think it did get rejected off a key level. Say. I can't find it. The Chinese coin. There we go. Chinese coin, 51 cents. There we go. So this was a key level for Say over here. We know it's a Chinese coin, and it looks like it did make a macro high low. But it looks like we can't really hold this level. This is not really what you want to see when you see a breakout. So what we saw on Saturday, a little weekend breakout, maybe it was Sunday in China, but a little pump over there. Then it came down, and now it's looking like it's starting to consolidate underneath that 52-cent level over here. Okay. So if you guys are looking for a head short, this could be the head short. Okay. Why? Because we have created a range, we've deviated over the range, and we've come back inside the range. Okay. I'm personally not shorting, but for you, for the people that like to head short with weaker looking coins, I would say this is the trade. This is the trade. Your take profit one would be in the 50% level over there, and then we could target the bottom of the range if we do lose that. This would be a little scalp, actually. I probably wouldn't. I think I would wait for it to come a little bit higher as well, something like that. Risk reward of 2.32 to 1. This is the trade. We do have the golden cross, so we are expecting bullish continuation. However, we did get that deviation back in. This wick as well looks like quite a sell-off wick. If this does turn red or gray, then I think there will be continuation down to this level over here. But I would be more interested in the long. Okay, so the long from 43 cents. We got to have Say in our portfolio. We got to have some Chinese coins in our portfolio. So I'm going to be waiting for this level over here, probably underneath this big push up on Saturday. if we can come to that 40, 46, 45 cent region over here, then I think I'm going to be looking to buy, say, golden cross, uptrend, but I don't like this deviation over here. Let's have a look at H bar. I think H bar was next. H bar is pumping, guys. I'm personally not in any H bar. There we go, 33% today. Here we go, parabolic. Okay, that's that previous analysis. Those were the two options, guys. And it looks like we did get the pump. Yeah, quite a choppy coin, to be honest, guys. This is probably just best for spot. Looks like it doesn't really hold any levels cleanly. Potentially this level over here, you could have a case for this level. No, it is a bit higher, my bad. That level over there. But we do have chop underneath, little deviation, another little deviation. I think there was a case for a deviation trade over here. But you can't trade them all, guys. You can't trade them all. Yeah, this was a key level. So you can see how, we're testing this as support. We tested it once. We tested it twice. We tested it a third time. We then lost the level, and then we reclaimed the level. So this is a classic deviation. Normally what you see is another retest of the level before you pump, but not for H bar. Not for H bar. H bar already left the station. The train left the station, and there were no late buys for this one. Spot was probably best for this. It has been in an absolute downtrend ever since May, and it didn't actually ever show signs of strength besides maybe last week. I definitely missed this trade. Only then did it break the uptrend, and this would have been a very hard trade to get into. Very choppy, no clean and clear levels. Got rejected from the 200, didn't even come to the 50, and off you go. Tough one to trade, but GG's if you got into this one. Good trade. Yeah, Mcade. Never heard of this. Degens. 23% today. Also quite choppy. Looks like we just got the golden cross. Looks like quite a new coin. Very choppy. I don't really know anything about this. Don't know about the tokenomics or the fundamentals, but I would treat this as the range high, range low, like this region over here. And you could probably just play this level to level. 50% level. Okay, so we are above the 50% level. It is again very choppy. It looks like it pumps, dumps. Not much liquidity in this one. Difficult one to trade, but I think if we can come, looks like we did test this to perfection. So you have those previous tops, price pumped, came down, tested this one to perfection over there. Then it looks like we are moving onwards and upwards. I'm not too sure about this one. I'm not taking this trade, but if we do close a few more candles and consolidate here, you can expect that 0.027 region to be tested. Yo, let's go. So many requests, guys. It's much appreciated. Let's quickly see what's happening on the lower term time frames. We did get the market open. Looks like it ran away from us, guys. We got front run. It got front run over there. It looks like it did get rejected off there. Ethereum coming up, starting to test this region as resistance over here. You can see that. Now there could be a case for a little short here, guys. There could be a case for a short here. If you are a scalp trader, this could be the little case for a short, something like that. Just because it is below the EMAs over there, the EMAs are starting to roll over. But I would be heavily buying that 2.9, 2.8 region, guys. Huge buying over here. So I'm not going to be taking the short, but I will be buying some longs over here for sure, because we are in uptrend, guys. Okay, what's next? Let's go. Yeah, 16% today. This looks good. It's finally showing some strength. Finally broke above these highs over here. Let's when in doubt. Okay, so this is a bit of a key level over here. So I think what we want to see is, this could be a little liquidity sweep. It's big resistance. So what we want to see is, if you want to get bullish on this, we would want to see some more continuation here and some consolidation above that 200-day EMA and the key level, and then we could see a bit of a move up. So I'd be waiting a little bit on this one. I don't think it's prime for a move yet. Yo, lots of altcoin requests, guys. I appreciate this. Agen. No, sir, not trading this. This looks like it's going to break to the downside. Yeah, I would be bullish on this. But obviously it's inverted, so not too happy with this. I mean, there is definitely an argument over here that you could be looking for a long. We can take the 50% level of this candle over here, and yeah, I think if we test the 50% of that candle, it could be looking good. Obviously, it was launched on Binance 1st of October. And you can just treat this as a range. So you got the range low over here, range low, range high, and you could just play this level to level. But I wouldn't be leverage trading this. I'd probably maybe wait for a test of it or a little sweep, come above, test it as support, something like that. This kind of setup for Eigen could be on the cards. You'd obviously be longing the retest, stops below the wick, something like that. Risk reward of 5 to 1. I'd be waiting on this one, guys. This could also just nuke. This could also just come all the way down there. We don't know. Okay, let's have a look at Brett. Of course, let's have a look at Brett. How you, Dom? So Brett's having a bit of a pullback today, which is expected. We did absolutely smash this trade. So been quite a big gainer over there. I was telling you guys, got the breakout and double retest over there. It's quite rare to get the double retest, but this would have panicked a lot of Brett holders over here, starting to close outside the upsloping support. Little fake out, little shake out, and then off we go. And yeah, the take profit was hit to perfection. Did I take profits? No, I did not take profits. I think these meme coins normally have three big moves to the upside. So this is probably the first move. Then depending on the Bitcoin price action, we're going to get a second move. This is the second move. Maybe this could be a little, halfway through the second move, and then they'll probably get a third move. But altcoins, I mean meme coins, you make the most gains when you hold them for more than one or two of these pumps. Yeah, it's looking good. There is a case for this to be a top. Take profit would have been perfectly normal over there. Do you want to FOMO into Brett? It's definitely a possibility. I think this 13.4% region over here would be a nice place to get into that. But we don't really want to see Brett underneath 12.5. We could see some wicks into these old tops over there. Looks like they have been tested already. But overall bullish, guys. The meme coins are bullish, and you do want to hold these for a while. Guys. Can you send the setup for not? Yeah, I'll post this one in the Telegram group, guys. But yeah, you can screenshot this. So entry, current price, stop loss underneath that 0.006 region. Take profit 1 is going to be that 0.012, then 0.017, and then 0.022. I think that's the trade for Notcoin, guys. Let's have a look at GRT, guys, right away. I think GRT has been ripping. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. Looks like it's starting to really consolidate above the 200-day EMA as momentum shifts for GRT. Yeah, expecting continuation here. If you are in the trade, congratulations. I'm not in this trade. And yeah, this was a perfect example of the 50% retest. I think we discussed this on Friday. So we had the big push up, comes down, 50% retest, 50-day EMA comes up, retest the 200-day EMA support and this previous little SR flip over there, then off we go. If you are in this trade, I would be taking profits at that 28 cents region. When do you think Chainlink's going to pump? I don't know. I think that, the fundamentals behind Chainlink are quite good, but narratives often lead fundamentals. Looks like we are going to get that bull cross, golden cross for Chainlink. We got the perfect 50% test to the dollar. Guys, you can't make this up. To the dollar, we should just put limit orders on the 50% over there. I think we are going to get the golden cross over here. 12.7, 12.8 was the buy, and I'm expecting continuation here, guys. We do have the breakout. But, are we going to take profits over here? Potentially. This has been a very frustrating trade. But I think if this breaks, then I think we are going to see those high levels at that $40 region for Chainlink. Okay, let's do a few more, guys. Let's do a few more. We're going to look at Pyth. Over here. I am bullish on this, guys. I think this is looking good. I think I drew the golden cross. Yeah, we're about to get the golden cross over here. This is another perfect example of the 50% retest, guys. Again, you can't make this up. I do have my alert there already. I do have my alert. I will be buying this retest of this golden cross and 50% level and SR flip. We might have a little McDonald's over here, though, guys. A little M. We'll see if we break the levels, then we can expect 31 cents. Otherwise, I am expecting the halfway point to hold up as supports and just bullish continuation here. Okay, guys, we're going to have a look at Tau. Yeah, okay, we'll just do the rest. There aren't that many left. Let's have a look at Tau, 490. We have lost the 50-day EMA over there. We did get the breakout. I think this would be the perfect trade. Tau comes down to the 200-day EMA and retest of this downsloping support over there. I think this would be a good trade. The 50% level as well. This all holds up there, but I think we did already test it. Not expecting it to retest it, but yeah, this is starting to slow down. We haven't broken the high in October, and there are other coins which are breaking those highs, showing a bit more bullish market structure, such as Pyth. Nero ETH. Yeah, look at this perfect wedge over here. Looks like we got a bit of a wedge. And looks like this is just, this is coiling up for a trade over there. So I would be watching this carefully. Whichever one this breaks, you're likely to see trend continuation. Yeah, if you are looking to long this, you could put a long over here, stop loss below this low over here. We could target the highs, something like that. Not sure it's going to play out. Looks very choppy. I wouldn't take this trade. Mavia. Yeah, this is just in a range, guys. Bottom of the range, top of the range, and you're just expecting this to play level to level until one of the range levels are broken. Banana. You guys. Banana. I have looked at it already. Let's have a look at banana, guys. Yeah, it looks like we are above the 50% level over here. Looks like we are testing the 50% and the 50-day EMA as support. The real question is, We are looking for a banana over here. Maybe something big. Huge banana to the upside. Something like that. Maybe it's a bit more parabolic. What's next, guys? Shiba. Let's have a look at Shiba. Let's put that in. Hey. Shiba. Yeah, looking quite good. I'd be happy to hold this. Got the golden cross. I think we were looking for longs in Shiba. Golden cross. You know, the golden cross normally leads to a nice pump, guys. But yeah, I think we need to get above that 50% level. Looks like it is testing that as resistance. So I would like to see Shiba come up a bit more, start to consolidate above the 50% level before another push up. But I wouldn't be FOMOing in now, guys. Wouldn't be FOMOing in now. You could link these up. That's a perfect test. Look at that. Crazy. Resistance comes down, tested as support. Yeah, I think this one has run a bit. So I'd be waiting for that reclaim of the 50%. We close some candles above there, then I think it's looking a bit better for Shiba. Okay, let's have a look at Render. I think there's a little comment for Render over there. We're gonna have a look at Render, then we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Render starting to pump. Looks like we're about to get that golden cross as well. This has also been a frustrating trade for me. I got some big bags of Render at that $2 region, and I just kind of round tripped it. But this is a macro higher low over here. Big macro higher low in this region over here. We are above the all important EMAs. We got that pump up. But we need to get above that 50% level, and that level is coming. It's pretty close at that $8.70 region over there. We'd like to see Render continue. We might get a rejection, something like that for Render, and then we get a push in quarter one, guys. Quarter one. I'm still looking at quarter one to be the ultimate pump for altcoins. Quarter one to be the ultimate pump for altcoins. So Bitcoin looking good. If Bitcoin can close this 4-hour candle, a little bit more bullish. Looks like we've got a bit of an indecision candle to start off the US session. But I'm looking for a potential long. What's happening with the markets? S&P. Yeah, I think the S&P run, could be coming to an end here. We are starting to come below these daily opens and closes, but we have to get below the 50-day EMA first. What are the big stocks doing? Apple's up. Okay, Tesla's pumping, guys. MicroStrategy obviously pumping. We've been pretty accurate on that one. Looks like Nvidia could be breaking down, guys. Nvidia is now the biggest company in the world. It's got the biggest market cap. It's crazy, guys. We have broken down though. Looks like a little bit of a breakdown. And I think if Render can start to close candles underneath that 50-day EMA, then I think we can see this little piece here play out. We're going to see the 200-day EMA probably just slowly ticking up as it's been doing. And I think we could come and test this 200-day EMA. We haven't tested the 200-day EMA since the start of Jan. Okay, crazy. Yeah, so I think we could get a test. We came pretty close with the cash and carry trade. But I do think it's time for a little pullback. I think we could see the market stalling a bit. Palanta, I have closed my position on this as well. We did get in quite low for this. This has gone parabolic. But yeah, stocks look like they want to come back a bit. Gold's actually having a decent pump today. I think this is a relief rally though. I think we are testing the bottom of this upsloping support trend line over there. VIX did deviate, reclaim the range. We could see a push up here from the VIX. But I am seeing a rotation into the crypto market, guys. I am seeing a rotation. I think this is the you know, where everyone's kind of rotating into. A lot of people have made a lot of money in the stock market. You know, this is, I'm still looking for this parabolic movement to play out though, into Q1 and next year. I think it's going to be bullish. But guys, I think we're going to end the stream over there, guys. We're going to end the stream over there. Thank you so much for, there we go. Nvidia earnings on Wednesday. I didn't even notice that. That could be a big one. I think people could be, you know, just going risk off for that. Nvidia earnings, that's quite a big news event, 20th of November. Can't believe we're already in November. But guys, thanks so much for watching the show. I really appreciate it. Remember, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks so much for coming through, guys.